Hey everybody, and yes, I am back with another video. And you know, this video is a bit different. Because obviously in my 20 questions video that I did, there was a question saying your most embarrassing moment. And I was like, well, I do so much dumb shit, seriously. I'm so accident prone, ridiculous. So I thought I'd share all of my embarrassing moments with you, which I'm probably going to regret after sort of editing this video and posting it and watching it back. I'm going to be sort of thinking to myself, why on earth did I do that? So here we go, before I change my mind. So I thought I'd just get it over and done with. Oh, and before I start, I just want to tell, because obviously I said I got my ear pierced, and I want to obviously show you, so I don't know if you'll actually be able to see it, because obviously I don't know what this camera's like looking at my ears. But yeah, so I got my inside of my ear pierced. I love it so much. Like at first I was a bit like, it's awful to like, because the position it is, it's hard to take it out, but I've actually, because I've practiced and stuff, I've actually got okay with it now. So yeah, there's the inside of my ear piercing. I absolutely love it. And I got a proper bath with that one just because the other one was annoying me. So yeah, I got the inside of my ear pierced. So slowly, by piercing, my ear is becoming more fierce. So yeah, let's just get started. Now the first one, and I'm sure every single person's probably done this in their life. Maybe not in the same situation, or the same sort of word stuff, but I'm sure everyone's done this. We were in my primary school, and year 5, so I would have been 9? Yeah, and I was only 9 years old, so it was quite young. And we were doing a mock exam test, and I couldn't read one of the questions. And I'm sure everyone's done this. And I looked up, and like, the thing is, because it was a mock test, we had to basically do it in test conditions. So every single person was completely silent. There was no sort of, and no one talking, no, you could hardly even hear people writing. And I was looking down, and I went, "Grandad," and I went, "Oh my god." And I'm sure every single person's done that. And it's like, and it's what the rest of us were thinking. But the thing is, the fact that the whole room was quiet, and I look up and I shout, "Grandad," oh my god, it was so embarrassing. Every single person looked at me and started laughing. And then obviously the teacher was like, everyone shush, during the exam, all that kind of stuff. But I was like, oh my god, that is so mortifying. And obviously at 9 years old, obviously, like now, I don't think I'd be too embarrassed by it. But when I was then, I was like, kill me. Just kill me. Then there was a time in year honestly, what the hell's I forget everything. There was a time in year 7, and we were in our design technology class, and we were making these ring can buggy things. And it's basically, you get two like Coke cans or something, and you put like on either side, and you build like a wooden frame, and it basically works like a little buggy thing you push. We had these guns, and they're like glue guns, and you basically heat it up, and there's like a really long stick that comes out the back of it, and as you squeeze the trigger, the glue comes in and melts, and then goes into like the mushy stuff, and then it sticks if you hold it down. And I sat down on my chair, and this was after like we'd done all the work and stuff, and we went to talk to the teacher, and the teacher wanted someone to help him with an experiment, and he said, "Roland, can you come up please?" And I was like, okay. What? And then the teacher was like, "Roland, can you come here?" I was like, "I can't." And he goes, "Roland, stop being so stupid." And I was like, "I actually can't move." And someone had put glue on the bottom of my seat. I couldn't flip and move. I had to rip my trousers to actually stand up. He was like, because I obviously had to get up to go to like the thing to see if there was any more spare trousers. And I flipping sat up, all of my trousers ripped to shreds. I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Being glued to your seat in the middle of a lesson while they're trying to do a demonstration. I was so embarrassed. I was sitting there going, okay, I can't get up. I can't get up. And as I did actually push myself up properly, it went and this horrible sound. It was so mortifying. Yeah, and they didn't have any spare trousers, so I had to walk around the rest of the day in the freezing cold, mind you. This was like wintry time, in the freezing cold with the jumper around my waist, because obviously there was no spare trousers for me to wear. So I had to wear a jumper around my waist, just to obviously hide where it ripped. And there was even in our school, tying a jumper around your waist was banned for some. Honestly, I do not know why they banned tying your jumper around your waist. But so the teacher was like going, "Roland, what are you doing?" And I was like, so I had to explain the story to them over and over again, so which was getting me more embarrassed. And honestly, that was probably the worst day in my school history of life, honestly. Oh my god. Why am I telling you this stuff? What? See, you could probably write a book on me, seriously, just talk about all the shit I've done. Another one only happened to me yesterday, and I was at my till at work, and I was just scanning all my items, and it was just before I was getting ready to go home. And my supervisor came over to me and gave me like a close sign that said, "Roland, would you like to stay on an extra hour?" And me being me, I didn't think about what I was saying. I suddenly went, "You might as well ask me to sleep with a woman." And I was like, did I actually just say that in front of everyone? because obviously I can't say things like that at work. Like, there was all these people lining up. We were really busy. That's why she was asking me to stay on. And all these people were lining up behind me. And she was there, and she looked at me like, it was so bad. "You might as well ask me to sleep with a woman." I was like, oh my god. Thing is, I don't think about some of the stuff I'm saying, and I say that, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't just say that. Because obviously, it's not that I was embarrassed to see what I said. I think it was just the fact that I was at work, and obviously you don't say things like that at work, because you might as well ask me to sleep with a woman. I just can't. Oh, it was so embarrassing. All the people just, like, fair enough, a lot of people from the line were laughing. Because obviously, knowing me, I'm always like, hiya! Like, people come to my tails. Everyone knows I'm gay, but before they even come to me. But it's just about, everyone started laughing at the thing. And they went, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my god, I did not just say that. See, I don't understand why I do so much embarrassing stuff, seriously. I need to be on, like, human framed over, like, 50 times over. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. And also, not also that, it's just the fact that I don't seem to realise sometimes what I've done. Like, me and Hannah went to, what's it called? What is wrong? I can't remember. It's called Timber, that's right. It's a Timber and it's a beach. And we went to, there's like, because obviously it was quite hot, so we went to go get an ice cream. And there's a thing called a flake in a cone. It's basically like this really soft ice cream with a flake, the chocolate flake on top with a cone, obviously. And I went up to the guy and I was like, can I have a flown, please? And he looked at me and I was like, he was like, what? I was like, a flown. The thing is, I didn't realise what I was saying, because it's called a nighttime pea flake in a cone. And I was going, can I have a flown, please? Can I have a flown? And he was like, what do you mean a flake in a cone? I was like, oh my god, what the hell was I saying? I was trying to play, I know it doesn't sound very funny, but I was so embarrassed, honestly. I was there just going, what the hell am I saying? What the hell am I... The thing was just the fact that I didn't realise that I was saying something so ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. I was there, like, determined I was saying the right thing. I was like, a flown. And I was so... And Hannah wouldn't let me bloody forget it. Like, she mentions it all the time. She always comes up to me and goes, Ray, do you want a flown? I'm like, no, Hannah, I don't. So Hannah stopped saying it to me. And it's so embarrassing. And it's... Oh, my God. I can never forget anything that I've done that's embarrassing, honestly. Like, the amount of stuff that Hannah's filmed me doing. Like, I sung, like... Ages ago, we did this video of me singing Share Believe, and she wants to post it on YouTube, and I'm like, hell no. The thing is, I don't necessarily regret doing it, but I'm thinking to myself, what the hell was I doing, honestly? Like, it's quite a funny video, but there was no way I'm posting that on YouTube and letting anyone see it. It's so embarrassing. And as when I had really long hair and is anything, and I look so ridiculous, I'm never showing anyone that. Another time, right, it was in the same year as the time I got glued to the seat, but I think, I'm not actually sure, because obviously it was ages ago, I can't remember if it was before or after. Like, a teacher told me off for doing something, and I got into stress, and I walked off, and I started shouting at them. And then, I didn't realise, but there was outside our maths block, and there was steps that went down to, like, the playing field, and I was walking towards it, and my shoelace was untied. Me being me, I walked off in a stress, going, and then I fell down these steps, and I mean, I was in so much, this really hurt, and obviously, like I said, like it was before, it was just at the end of lessons, so everyone was outside and everything, and I mean, I fell, and it wasn't just me falling down the steps, this was like a full-on, like, I was rolling down this bloody thing, and there was this other person going, oh my god, someone just threw that kid down the stairs. I was like, oh my god, that is not how. So I literally had to, like, sort of, well, I was limping, but I got out of that as soon as possible. I was so embarrassed. I was there going, oh my god, see, I seem to do that a lot, I just go, oh my god. I don't know why. Just how anyone thought I was straight in school, I will never ever know. Another time, right, we had to do this play in school. Honestly, how did I forget about this? We were doing this play in school, and I can't remember what it was about now. It was about, like, a ghost or zombie or something. And I had to dress up as, like, a dead person. So I brought in some, like, face paints and stuff from home. And it's part of drama. And I bought this, I, like, put my face completely white. I made my lips black, I think it was. And I had this fake blood stuff. And I poured it all over my face. And so I had long streaks of, like, blood going down. And we did all the performance and everything. It was fine. And, oh yeah, my hair was blue as well. Honestly, don't ask me why. It was blue. So we did all the performance and everything. And as we left, I went to go wash it off. It wouldn't come off my face. And I was, like, scrubbing for ages. And I was like, oh my god, I've got to walk home in there. Well, I've got to walk around the house. Because I had 2 lessons after the day. This was just before dinner time. And I was like, oh my god, I've got to go and do more lessons like this. So I went to my science lesson looking like I've just been murdered. Honestly, it was, the teacher was like, Roland, what on earth is on your face? The whole class started laughing at me. I was like, okay, I'll go and try and scrub it off, because I couldn't get it off, because it's fake blood stuff. You need like a special, almost like what you use with nail varnish, like remove, obviously, I wouldn't know. Well, I do. But I mean, like what you do with nail varnish to remove. You needed that stuff, obviously, but skin version, like, and I was in the toilet for ages trying to scrub the stuff on my face, and I thought it was all off, because that's the stupid thing. There was no mirrors in the boys' toilets, which I think is ridiculous. You know, us boys knew we need to look good, yeah. And and then I was trying to scrub it off. I went back in the classroom. The whole class again looked at me, laughed again. The teacher was like, Roland, I asked you to take that off, and I was like, I can't get it off. So I had to like go the rest of the day with this on my face, explain to everyone what the hell was going on. Everyone's like, Roland, what the fuck is on your face? Honestly, it was so embarrassing. So yeah, I'm gonna go now and hide, because I can't believe I just made a video about all my embarrassing stuff. I don't know why I do it. Thing is, I'm fine, and as soon as the camera comes on me, I'm just hyper, I go absolutely hyper, honestly, like I might be in a bit of a foul mood before I start filming, and I'm like this, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I actually got the camera on me, I'm like, whoa, loopy rich. So, yes, I'm gonna go now before I make myself more embarrassed by telling you more stuff that I probably forgot. Thing is, I must like remember something as soon as I turn the camera off, and be like, oh yeah, and thinking, no, I'm glad I didn't tell you that. So, I'm gonna go now, and yeah, so, yeah, comment and tell me all your embarrassing moments, and yeah, gashaa!